We're pleased to be joined now by the 20th president of Mississippi College, Dr. Blake Thompson, who assumed office in July of 2018 and about to experience his first homecoming at MC. Dr. Thompson, thanks so much for taking time to join us. How have you and your family acclimated to life here in Clinton?
We're doing great. You know, this is a homecoming for us, and we're proud to be home. And you know, we love Mississippi College and love Clinton and love being back in Mississippi.
From the president's perspective, what do you see as the role of athletics in the overall life of Mississippi College?
Oh, yeah, they're part of the fabric of what we do here, and I know we've got long storied history at MC and with athletics, and you know, when I think of athletics, I think of our student athletes, right? And this is about our student athletes, and you know, one of the reasons I think athletics in general are so popular in our culture is because they reflect life. And they reflect on all the things, competition and winning and fair play and sportsmanship, and I think that's why they're so popular, and it's why I think so much of them and the values they instill.
Well, when you look at what you've experienced on campus since you've been here in terms of athletics, what's been the most impressive thing, or some of the most impressive things about Choctaw athletics that you've seen?
Well, what I love doing is hearing the stories of our student athletes, and they are amazing. Some of the trials that they've overcome, some of the successes that they've had, they inspire me every day. That's why I get up every day is to work with this group of students, and they have amazing stories.
Coming from a large school at Ohio State University, one of the very largest in the nation with a high-profile athletic department, seeing that atmosphere, what, if anything, translates in terms of building success for an athletic department that you saw at Ohio State that you're thinking, okay, at MC, it's a totally different animal, but still there are some similarities that we can look to?
Yeah, no, I think there are great parallels between the two. I learned this concept when I was working in Columbus, Ohio at Ohio State of simultaneous excellence. And that really means to go and do everything as well as you can across the board. Compete and be excellent in everything that you do as an institution. And that's what I bring to this job. I want us to compete, and I want us to excel in everything that we do. And athletics is one of the most outward facing, one of the most visible cases of where we can do that.
From the president's perspective, and everybody's got their own distinction and definition of success in college athletics, but from the president's perspective, what does success mean to you?
Sure. You know, I go back to the student athlete piece, right? Are our students succeeding? Are they leading the kind of lives we want them to lead? Are they doing well in their academics? Are they managing their lives on campus? They have a heavy load, right, to practice and compete, and to compete academically. So those are the first things I look at. Are our programs performing for our students? Are they succeeding in their academics and their lives? And then we should excel on the fields as well. We should compete and win, but we should do it with a I talk about the head and the heart. We should do it with a heart that is kind and loving toward others, fiercely competitive, but at the same time we should be great ambassadors through our athletic endeavors as well.
Well, as you probably realized, the Gulf South Conference is one of, if not the toughest conferences in all of Division II. And it's a different league than we were in when we were first in it. We have a lot more schools that look a lot more like Mississippi College in terms of their mission and their vision. What do you think it's going to take for Mississippi College to be the kind of school that competes for conference championships on a regular basis? You
know, I do like the comparison you make here of Mississippi College and the Gulf South Conference is to Division II what Ohio State and the Big Ten are to Division I. And I love that comparison, and I want us to compete at that level and to be that successful. It's going to take us time, and we're going to have patience. We're going to have to work every day, but it's going to take us time to get back to that level of excellence in Division II that we're known for.
Well, we've got a big athletics banquet that's coming up here pretty soon. Tell us a little bit about the athletics banquet, and I know you've got a very personal interest and connection this year.
Yeah, there's one of the things that we need to compete are resources, and I'm very thankful to Archie Griffin, an Ohio State legend, the only two-time Heisman Trophy winner, for his willingness to come and join us and to headline that banquet. And it'll not only raise the profile of our athletic program and our institution, but Archie is just an incredible man. And I think the integrity and the values that Archie represents are those values that are synonymous with Mississippi College athletics as well. So for that reason, I'm proud he's here. It'll be a great evening. For those who haven't signed up already, it's November 6th in the evening. We'd love to have a great turnout. And I'm going to actually have the chance to sit, much like we're sitting here, and just have a conversation with Archie and talk about his football world, but more importantly, his faith and his emphasis on family. He's been incredibly successful over his entire career, and I can't wait for people to hear his story.
Well, we're certainly looking forward to that. And Dr. Thompson, we're glad to have you at Mississippi College, and we appreciate you taking time to talk with us today.
I'm glad to be here. Go Choctaws.